Hey guys, today we're doing What About Everything by Carbon Leaf. So I shaved and got a haircut and I look weird. Here we go.
And we saw them in concert.
Hey, oh yeah, we just saw them in concert too. Holiday quiet on the street, except for some stubborn leaves that didn't fall with the fall, and now they clatter in vain. Holiday sky, midnight clear, wind is high, hard to steer. Old mufflers rumbled like an old fighter plane, in search of some rest, in search of a break from a life of test, with someone's always at stake, where something's always so far. What about my broken car? What about my life so far? What about my dreams? What about everything? And what about aeroplanes? And what about ships that drink the sea? What about the moon and stars? What about soldier battle scars and all the anger that they eat? I am not in need. Get away and come with me. Come away and we'll see if I was right on that night that a future was made. Before time takes each year, like a knife cuts it clear. It's school, then work, and then life that just sharpens the blade. Think about time for fun. Think about time for play. I think about being done with no resume, with no time left to blame. What about fortune and fame? What about your love to obtain? What about the ring? What about everything? And what about aeroplanes? And what about ships that drink the sea? What about the moon and stars? What about soldiers, battle scars, and all the anger that they eat? I am not in need. Holiday quiet on the streets, except for some reason me. The hometown harbor lights bright, the sailboats clatter in vain. Holiday sky, midnight clear, wind is high on this pier. I find it hard to complain when compared with what about everything? What about aeroplanes and what about ships that drink the sea? What about the moon and stars? What about soldiers, battle scars, and all the anger that they eat? What about aliens? What about you and me? And what about gold beneath the sea? What about when buildings fall? What about that midnight phone call? That one that wakes you from your peace? Well, I am not in need. Well, you can tell I'm obviously quite tired.
Oh, God,
But that's all. Mackenzie's like only the back of her head. Oh well. Good night, guys.